Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video we're reviewing the new Honda Civic Hybrid. We're going to find out if Honda just did a mic drop on Toyota. Before we get into this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Stockton 12 Honda here in Sandy, Utah for giving me some time with this Civic. I'll include a link to their website in the description down below. Also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have a 2-liter 4-cylinder paired to a hybrid. Fuel economy is 50 around town and then 47 on the highway, with power outputs being 200 horsepower and then 232 pound-feet of torque. Before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting with the hood, they haven't really changed the styling with the hybrid Civic, so still really good looking. And I love the turn signal indicators here with the Civic, really sharp. And I like how this is kind of all darker with the grille trim and the lights, and then you can see it's blacked out at the bottom as well. So overall, good looking car. Now around the side here, our turn wheel setup is 235 by 40 by 18 in the front and over in the rear. And you can see here with the wheels, you've got the metallic gray and the silver all mixed together, pretty cool looking. Blacked out mirror caps, you got the darker window trim as well. And then here's your side view. This is where you can see it's the sedan Civic. And this leads us to the key fob. We have our lock and unlock function, the opening for the trunk, remote start. You got the Honda logo there in the back, and pop it open. Ooh, automatic. Now taking a look at the trunk space, you can see it is pretty dang solid here in the back. You got those tabs to throw down the seats, which is always a nice feature. But yeah, I mean, for a smaller car, this is pretty practical. And it is just a manual plop for that. You can see with the taillight design, pretty sharp looking. It's got the turn signal indicators. Notice our sport touring badge, and then you got the smaller hybrid badge down below. And that's the rest of the rear. Now taking a look at the door panel, we've got nice soft touch trim here and then up above as well. And then I like this trim around the window control. And then here are these seats, perforated all down the center portion. And then popping in, legroom back here, it's good. Got a little storage pocket there. And then headroom back here is pretty solid as well. Now taking a look at the front door panel, again, you've got all the soft touch trim and down below. Got all of our window controls. Front two are automatic. You got your mirror adjustments. Let's quick look at the mirrors. And then here are the front seats, again, perforated all down the center. Got some power adjustment action there on the side. And then I like the trim here on the dash, and then also the vents look nice. Now taking a look at the steering wheel, you can see soft touch all around. Got paddle shifters there on the back. We've got a bunch of practical controls here on the front, including our adaptive cruise control with our lane centering, volume and voice command controls as well. And you can see there's traditional stocks there in the back. And then here's a quick look at the gauge cluster. So it is fully digital, which is pretty cool looking. And you can scroll through different bits of info to change different systems. And it's on both sides, by the way, that you can scroll through, which I think is pretty cool. And then something else is the drive modes will also pop up here. Like how there's kind of like a little sound at the end. I don't know, I think it's fun. Just a regular backup camera in reverse. And then this has Honda's newer infotainment system, so quick response time, has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And then you got some physical controls here on the side. We of course have the Mega Vent design down below. Some soft touch there on the dash. Dual zone climate controls here, heated seats. On top of that, got some USBs here with the wireless phone charging pad. And then here's the shifter for the ECVT. And then you've got your drive mode select here with parking brake, brake hold, some cup holders. Pretty good storage. I like the trim on top of the lid. It's pretty quality feeling. And then, normal glove box, nothing crazy happening there. And then this one does have a sunroof as well. So here's a quick look at the window sticker. This one's a Sport Touring. Total MSRP $32,845. And see how it drives. Let us set off in this new Civic Hybrid. Really excited for this because here's the deal. Supply and demand with hybrids is crazy right now. Everyone wants a hybrid because they just make so much sense and there's just not enough of them. So Whether or not you actually think this is better than the Toyota counterparts doesn't matter, because this is another hybrid on the market that'll be sold out because we just need more hybrids, especially affordable hybrids like this. And for those of you saying this isn't affordable, the average brand new car is $48,000. This at $32,000. We'll call that affordable. We will call that affordable. Now, first things first, seats, comfortable. They're nice. I think they did a good job with the material use. I'm interested that these seats aren't cooled as well, because they have the perforations and everything. So you think that they would have done a cooled function. No judgment on that, but I just think it's interesting that they aren't. And then aside from that, you know, Hondas, if you haven't seen like the newer Civics 22 Plus, they've done a really good job with these interiors. Just this kind of like design with the vent trim and then all the climate controls and everything. It feels classy. It feels more upscale. It's cool. So, ooh, good power so far. Yeah, I mean, it's really smooth. The new Civic is kind of more luxe than the previous gen. Steering still direct. It's a nice rack. That'd be a funny t-shirt. Nice rack, and then just have steering wheel on it. Sometimes. Yeah, it drives really well. Braking's normal. You know, this is ultimately the same powertrain that is in the Accord hybrid. So smooth. It's quite impressive. Yeah, it's really good. Pop it into the sport mode. Kind of see how that all performs. Ooh! Man! Those transitions are snappy. It's like boom, boom. This is such a great experience. I'm impressed. Again, same powertrain from the Accord, so it makes sense. Still, this is nice. The only thing its downside is it's not all-wheel drive. I don't know why Honda doesn't just hook the electric motor up to the back wheels like what Toyota does and makes it all-wheel drive, like with the Prius and stuff. But it's still a really good system. And, you know, if you're really worried, snow tires, right? Throw snow tires on a front-wheel drive car and you will do great. So overall, this new Civic Hybrid, it's great. And like I said, whether you like it or not is a thing of no concern, because it'll sell, right? We just don't have enough of these affordable hybrids. So every single manufacturer that makes one of these affordable hybrids, I'm all for it, because we just need more competition. We need more of these available. Having a car that you can buy brand new that's in that $20,000–$30,000 range that gets 50 miles per gallon, like that's what the US market needs. There's a lot of people that's just exactly what they need for their lifestyle and everything. So let me know you guys think about the new Civic Hybrid, but it combines the new Civic's refinement with a really good hybrid powertrain, great fuel economy, and the benefit I'd say with this over Toyota is it's a better drive. It feels quicker and more responsive. It's got like a sportier edge. The Toyota powertrains aren't sporty at all with their hybrids, like the Prius and stuff. This is a little bit sporty, which I like, and some of you might like. But again, no all-wheel drive, not the end of the world, but I think that is something that Honda should consider working on, is making the Accord and the Civic all-wheel drive. I think it would, all-wheel drive hybrids with both those, I think that would help out with sales quite a bit.